Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Note BB creams. I know, I love them loads. This is one of my favourite BB creams of all time, and it even outperforms some of the higher end ones. I'm just saying. I have a blog post on all of the Note foundations, so if you want to go have a look I'll leave it linked below, but this one just has a special place in my heart. And earlier this year they brought out lighter shades, because this is shade 1. I'm going to go through all the shades now in a second. This is shade 1 and I used to wear that all the time, but I would have to like blend it down my neck because like look how pale my neck is compared to my face. So but I would do it. Like I'd say there's about that much left, and I loved that so much. And then when they brought out lighter shades I was like, so I've had loads of DMs on Instagram asking me to go through the different shades, so I thought it would just be easier to show it in a video, show them in action. Let's do this. Okay, I can't remember how many new shades they brought out, but these are 2 lighter shades than this one. So the original lightest shade was shade 01. Put on like a thick layer so you can see. So that's shade 01. That's the original lightest shade. And this is where it gets like just a bit confusing, even for me, even now when I think about it. So they have shade 500 and 501. 501 is lighter than 500, because you would think the 500 would be lightest. Now, Note are just keeping us on our toes. So this is 501, which is, I thought it was initially, well, I colour matched myself to the back of my hand at the event and I was like, oh yes, this is perfect. But on me it's way too pale. I'll show you now. See? Oh, just put like a little bit extra so you can see it. So that's the original lightest, and then that's the new lightest. So 501 is the lightest of the new shades. Okay? Okay. And then 500. This is what I have to do. Every time I go to use this, I'm like, no, is this the one? So 500 is my shade. It is like the Goldilocks shade. Now it's still slightly dark, but I bring it down my neck, but not as much as that one. So hold on. Let me put it, I'll put it here. There. So that is 500. It won't stick in my head. I'm going to bring you closer now so you can have a little look. 501, 01, 500. Wait to see the coverage. If you're new to the Note BB cream, wait and see. Okay, what I'm going to do is take them off. Take them off. I'm going to take them off and then I'm going to show you them in action. Probably just on my cheek. Okay, I'm just going to use one of my little makeup sponges. This is the EOS one. I know it looks dirty, but it kind of is. Okay, so 501 is the lightest shade. I'm going to show you before and afters. Just going to do my cheek. So if I do my whole face, we'll be here for the day. So you can see that it's... Oh, no you can't. So you can see that it's really thick consistency. Just like a little bit dotted on. So you can see that that's just, it's slightly, it matches my neck, but it's just slightly too pale for me. Like I could totally wear this and I would just bronze my face up, but I just like it to have like a little bit more colour. I think one of my favourite things about this BB cream is the fact that it's high coverage, but it still looks like skin. Like it doesn't look heavy or cakey or anything like that. Totally matches, but I kind of look a little bit washed out, but that's just a preference. So if you're pale like me, that colour might be the one for you. No base, 1 layer. I could totally layer on more if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I've used the BB cream so much with makeup sponges, with different brushes, that it always goes on really evenly. There's no patchiness, there's no dragging on the skin at all. It just looks like skin that looks nicer, but still skin. That is shade 501. Next I'm going to go in with shade 500. So this is my shade. This is the one that gives me life to my face, and this time I'm just going to use a little brush to buff it in to show you what it's like. 500, it is slightly more peach toned. The 501 was a little bit more yellow toned. But I just love it. Another thing that I really like about this BB cream is that it dries down, because some of them you apply them and then you can still feel them on your skin after, and you have to like powder it down. You're just like, no. Whereas I don't have to powder this one. Oh no. The delivery man just came up and I only have makeup on one side of my face. Oh no. He won't know, sure, I'll just go like that. Oh my god, hi. Oh no, it's not me. Oh yay. That would have been awkward. Now you can see that my neck is still a little bit pale for my skin, but that it just matches my complexion properly, I think. And I would just usually bring that down my neck as well. It just looks like skin. Do you know what I'm going to apply? No, I'll apply the shade the original on that side so you can see it now as well. Do you know what, I'm going to put this up my head. I tend to have redness on my nose, on my cheeks sometimes, like, and on my chin, and this completely covers it. I'm going to see if it covers that blemish. I know I was at my skin, I'm sorry. And you can see the radiance that it gives as well. So that's almost dry on my skin, leaves my skin looking dewy, fresh, but without it being sticky or tacky. This is the lightest shade of the original bunch, so this is 01. And it's less peachy, it's more neutral, but it's very dark. I'll just use the same brush because I am gross. It's just ever so slightly dark and just less peachy toned. It's kind of more olivey than it is peach toned. I wonder would I be able to get away with filming with like 2 different shades on my face. I'm gonna try, I think. I love that! Now you know why I'm always harping on about it. So that is shade 01, that's shade 500. That's 501, no it's not, that's 500, that's 01. And that's the finish that it gives. Oh, I love it. My makeup applies beautifully over the top, like whether I powder it or whether I put my bronzer, my blush. And it's so long lasting as well. I never have to touch up whenever I have this on. And in the summer it's fab. It has SPF 15, but I have my issues when it comes to SPFs in makeup. I don't mind wearing them like on days like this where it's not too sunny and I'm not going to be out and about too much, because like if you think about the little amount that I used on the back of my hand and then I didn't bring it like everywhere, you know. I was thinking in the summer you should have, well all year round, but especially in the summer, you should have a separate SPF under your foundation, no matter if your foundation or your BB cream has an SPF 15 in it. Now I can see that that's darker than that shade. I don't know if you can see it in camera. It doesn't look, I'm looking at myself on the viewfinder. I can't really tell the difference, but I can when I do that. So I hope that helped a little bit. I'm just delighted that Note listened to our calling and said, okay, listen, shut up, we'll give you his new shades. Okay, grand. See, I get so many questions about that BB cream because I waffle on about it so much. And every single time I'll go, this is it, this is the one, this is the shade that I love, but please go and check it out because I find it really, really dark. So hopefully the lighter shades are a little bit better for anybody out there who's pale, lack a myself, and who just wants to have a high coverage BB cream that stays put all day, that doesn't make it look real cakey or anything, that covers your redness, that evens out your complexion. I love it. I also love the mineral foundation as well from Note, but looks, hold on, looks like this. Looks the exact same. So I always have to go, what? I think they brought out new shades of that as well. I must check because I actually brought the mineral foundation to France with me last year, where it was hotter than the sun and it did not budge. My makeup looked just as good at the end of the day as it did at the start, so maybe I'll review that properly with the lighter shades because I haven't really given it a look in since getting the new shades of the BB cream. I'm hoping that mini video just gave you a little bit more insight into the new shades, what they look like on my skin, but please go and look. I know that like it's easy to buy shades online. I'm hoping that if you are somebody who buys online, that those little swatches on my face helped a little bit. But I would always say to go into the shop if you can. Don't match to the back of your hand like I do, because I always fucking do that and I always get it wrong. Just apply it to your skin here and see if it blends in with your neck. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.